McLaughlin is excused. Rosano? Here. Beston?
Here.
Larillier? Here. Lopsky? Ricard?
Present.
Robinson? Conway?
Here.
And Whalen. You have a quorum.
First order of business is to approve the minutes of the previous meeting. Can I have a motion? Bob? Second?
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes.
Yeah.
Would you like to read it first?
Item 2 is authorizing an agreement with Haran, Martello, and Marone, CPAs, regarding ongoing accounting and consulting services at the Shaker Place Rehabilitation and Nursing Center. Executive Director Mark Olson is here this evening.
Good evening.
Evening.
I have three RLAs to go over. The first one is Haran, Martello, and Marone, CPAs. This company provides consultant accounting services. Their area of expertise is in the Medicare and Medicaid cost reporting and financial statements. They also provide education and consultation for our staff as needed. They're one of the premier accounting firms in for nursing facilities in New York State, and we have utilized their services for several years. This is the first of 2 one-year renewals from the original contract from 2021. The annual cost is $44,200, and I'd be happy to entertain any questions.
Are there any questions? Can I have a motion? Second?
Second.
Bill Ricard. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes.
Item 3 is authorizing an agreement with Private Health for resident television programming services at the Shaker Place Rehabilitation and Nursing Center.
Okay, this RLA is for Private Tel Inc. They provide television services for all of our 250 resident televisions, as well as 30 common area televisions at Shaker Place. They will provide 48 channels that we select, as well as 6 community channels that we can stream our own content. This is a 5-year contract. Private Tel is the sole bidder. The total contract award is $171,248.48. And I'd be happy to answer any questions. Yes.
Just a quick one. Is there a charge to the residents for the TV service?
There's not.
Okay.
Have we used them before?
No, this is a new company. The current company, we weren't terribly happy with, and they didn't bid. So we're okay with that. And we have high hopes for this company.
I'm sure the residents do too.
Yeah.
Can I have a motion? Second? All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes.
Take a chance.
Item 4 is authorizing an agreement with Celtic Consulting regarding minimum data set consulting services for the Shaker Place Rehabilitation and Nursing Center.
So Celtic Consulting is a nationally recognized company that provides consulting services to our nursing and therapy departments. They have been providing these services to Shaker Place since 2019. Much of their work focuses on accuracy of our standardized assessment tools, which both provide a baseline for resident care planning, as well as maximizing Medicare and Medicaid reimbursement. In January of 2025, New York State will be transitioning to a new model for Medicaid reimbursement, and their expertise in this area will be vital. This is a 1-year contract with 2 additional 1-year options. Celtic was the sole bidder, and this is an annual contract of $207,500, which includes a $5,000 contingency.
Are there any questions besides me?
Yes.
So they're not going to be using the MDS anymore, or is it a new form that's coming out?
They'll still be using the MDS, but it'll be scored in a different way. In October of 2018, Medicare transitioned to a model called PDPM, it's a patient-driven care model, and New York State is going to be transitioning to that as well now.
Is the purpose to get a clearer picture of the patient and their needs, or is it to decrease the reimbursement because of the new form, and we won't get credit for what
Right,
we do?
right. It's just a different model, a different way of scoring the relative sickliness of the residents. You know, we're paid based on the relative sickliness of the residents, and each get a score, similar back to the PRI and the MDS days. This is supposed to be a budget neutral model for New York State, but we'll see how that plays out.
Thank you.
When when it was done in Medicare in 2018, it was actually a 4% increase to Medicare rates because of it.
Let's hope.
Yeah, couldn't hurt.
Any other questions? Can I have a motion?
Motion.
Yeah. Second? Susan? All those in favor?
Aye. Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Olson.
Item 5 is amending the 2024 Department for Aging budget for mobile office. Commissioner Rotano is here this evening.
Created to a page.
Good evening.
Welcome, Commissioner.
So the first thing is that we wanted to ask is that the mobile office that we have purchased, we need to move the money to an expense line. That's why we're here for an amendment. You did already vote, had already done all of this. What happened was COVID, they couldn't get the parts to do the vans. Anyway, without us even realizing it, they just showed up with the van one day that everything was done. But it took us 2.5 years to be able to get this. So we weren't prepared money-wise because we had not moved the money. We had encumbered money, but with the change in the rules, we couldn't encumber it for 2 years. So that's why we're back here and we want to be able to move that money to a line.
Are there any questions?
Make a motion.
Second?
Second.
Opposed? In favor? I'm sorry. Opposed? Motion passes.
Item 6 is authorizing an agreement with Senior Projects of Movina regarding congregate meal services.
Okay. We had RFP'd the congregate meals, and we have 3 that we're asking for tonight. We've done this before. Ravina Projects has been with us for a long, long time. So we got, from the RFP, we got 7 responses. 3 of them we're asking for tonight. 3 went to CAB already, and 1 was an executive signature.
Those are- Oh, okay. Just individual. Okay. Any questions? All those in favor?
I don't
Aye.
Oh, I'm sorry. Getting ahead of myself. Okay, yeah. Second?
Yep.
Opposed? And in favor? Opposed? Motion passes.
Item 7 is authorizing an agreement with LifePath regarding congregate meal services for seniors.
Okay, then this would be the same. They had responded, and they have been our vendor for a long time. And so we're asking for approval here.
Motion? Second? All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes.
Item 8 is authorizing an agreement with Colony Senior Service Centers regarding congregate meal services for seniors.
And it is the same thing on this one that we're asking you to approve. Colony Senior Services, as you know, does a wonderful job for us. And they had also responded.
Is the amount that you're asking, is it more than last year in the budget? Do you recall?
Oh, Madam Chair, ask me again. I couldn't hear you.
Oh, I'm sorry. Ready? The amount budgeted, is it the same as last year or more? Because I know they had to come back for more.
It's a little bit more.
It's a little
Okay,
bit, yeah.
all right, thank you. Can I have a motion? Second? All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes.
Item 9 is authorizing an agreement with LifePath regarding home delivered meals for seniors.
And this is a renewal. This was not RFP because it's just a renewal. On the next 2 besides this, the only one we RFQ'd was the kosher meals. We needed to do that, that was a change, but that went to CAB already. So this is just renewing what we've done in the past.
Motion? Second? All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes.
Item 10 is authorizing an agreement with Peter Young Industries regarding home delivered meals for seniors.
Yes, this is our, one of our home delivered meal sites vendors. And this is also just a renewal.
Can I have a motion, please?
Motion.
Second? All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes.
And then item 11 is authorizing an agreement with Senior Projects of Ravenna regarding home delivered meals for seniors. And this is the last one.
Okay, this is home delivered meals with Ravenna, who has been our vendor for a long time, and they do a wonderful job for us, and they come up here and they do a lot of volume for us.
Can I have a motion? Second? All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes.
All right. Item 12 is authorizing an agreement with LifePath regarding adult day services for seniors.
Yes, so they do social adult daycare. As you know, they have been one of our providers for a long time. They do the bulk of what our demographic is here in Albany. And so we're just, this was RFP, they were a responder, and they're asking for $143,000.
Just a quick question. I mean, are there just 2 locations for adult daycare?
It's just, no, it's not. Well, one contractor each one of them has two sites. Colony has 2 sites, and LifePath has 2 sites.
That's good.
One over on Colvin Avenue and one in Cohoes.
Okay.
Can I have a motion?
Motion.
Second? All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes.
And item 13 is authorizing an agreement with Access Transit regarding transportation services for eligible seniors.
Yes, this also is a renewal. We actually are holding at that grant amount at $630,000.
Could I have a motion? Second? All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes. Can I have a motion to adjourn? Second?
Second.
Thank you.
Yeah,
If you don't want your Snickers, I'm taking them.
you're fine.